What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Triple Cap here. This video isn't quite exactly what I had planned on doing. If we go back a few weeks, like 2 weeks, one of my last videos, it was an FPVLUX unbagging. And after that unbagging, like every unbagging, I usually, except for this one, because we are going to be doing an FPVLUX unbagging, so stay tuned. But after that unbagging, I went and flew my drone. I do a little rip. And during that rip, my quad suffered quite a bit of damage. I was, having a good old time and ripping around, and all of a sudden I smack into a pile of trees. There was a big old, probably about this big around limb sticking out. It was about yay big, and I ran into the stump of it. All these trees got cut down by the forestry people, and it had a nice flat little edge, and I smacked right into that flat edge. And anyway, it not only did it damage my quad, it wrecked my GoPro 7. It actually ripped the lens off of it, which that's okay because it comes off. But there's a, I don't know if you can you see that? I don't know. No, you probably, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's a little black spot on this LCD screen, which is hard to see because the lighting is there. You can see that little black spot. It did that. It seemed to be working okay, and then I took it out to record the video where everything was realized, all the damage that was actually done. Anyway, it recorded a little bit and then it stopped recording, so the GoPro got damaged. I found out that day, I thought the only thing wrong was I had broke some standoffs on my drone. I used the plastic ones. I used the little short ones, and I stack them. They screw onto the next set, and I like those, and they're okay because I don't usually damage them. I don't usually crash, not like that anyway. But it broke one of those off, and my stack was all crooked, and I thought that was the only major issue. Well, come to find out, I got it home. I fixed the repair that I thought was there, the only repair I thought there was, and decided to take it back out to fly it. And when I did, something was wrong. The flight controller, which is this one right here, is a little it's a Xylo. For some reason it would not power up. I resoldered everything. I even reflashed it. I tried so much, it would not. Yeah, and by the way, it would power up if I hooked the USB up to it. Full power. I could connect to it with my radio. Everything was working when I hooked it to USB, but for some reason the main power supply was not. I don't know if it was messing up from the ESC, which is right here, or if it was something with one of the the voltage regulators or something on that handles the power coming in on here. But it did work with the USB. But anyway, that didn't work. I ended up putting this board on there. I was trying to get something done, scrap it together, Frankenstein it, just so I can get something in the air. So I hooked this up because this used to work. This was the one off of my S500, my big 10-inch drone, and at some point my receiver got fried, so I had another receiver, which is this old FrSky X something or another, XR6 or something. That one didn't work, so I'm like, what the heck? So this board is apparently frying receivers. The original board won't power up, so obviously I'm like, I have to buy some parts. And I try my hardest to avoid buying parts that I don't really need, because I work, I enjoy this hobby, but I do it on a very, 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 very tight budget. So I got on Race Day quads because they've been amazing lately, and I just basically looked for the cheapest thing I could find that was, would run a 5-inch quad, and I came up with the Mamba stack. This little bad boy right here. And it's the F405 MK2, which is this exact same one I have on my my Cinewhoop, except I think I have the smaller, this is the 36 millimeter. Is it 36? No, 30.5 millimeter. The other one is a smaller format. But anyway, I ordered that. The only thing I didn't realize is this was the ESC that comes with it was BL Heli S, but that's not a huge deal. BL Heli S is workable. Today's video was actually supposed to be me getting all of this information to you and going out to test my drone, which I've got finally fixed up. You can kind of see, you can see a little bit in there. It's not great and pretty, but it's together. That's the Mamba board, and I also got this little I decided I was having issues with my capacitor to where, like, I would just solder it with the legs, the actual legs soldered to the main power. This time I decided to do something differently. I soldered the legs to some wires and then soldered it to the main power area. Mainly because the legs would come loose. They would get pushed up and down and move around sometimes, and eventually they would break off, and I'd have to resolder them. It was a pain in the butt. So, something else I did is I had been using S3 props, the smaller, I forget, what are they, 4.3, something like that, and they were okay, but I've noticed, like, I used to use the Dow Cyclone, and I used to fly these all the time, and I remember the power they had, and I remember switching to the lighter, the less aggressive props, and I remember losing that power, that thrust. So I figured I'd go back to these, and I put these on there. But anyway, you'll see this fly tomorrow. Everything is stock. I had to reflash everything, obviously, so everything is 100%, no RPM filters, no nothing, 100% stock FPV, and I'm curious, because I've never really had great luck with stock tuning. I've always had to adjust it. So I'm curious to see how this Mamba board holds up with stock pits. That out the way. Yeah, it's been a couple weeks. My drone's been down, so I've had to do some repairs. I spent all day yesterday. I ran into a couple issues and figured them out. I also had to install a new receiver. So it was basically a rebuild completely, just about. My camera, so that was something else. I don't know what happened, but at some point, one of the wires in my, I don't know, something in my camera screwed up. So I ended up having to take the back of this Foxeer. It's got a Foxeer Arrow. I don't know if you can see that little blue camera in there. But I took it apart and took the clip off, everything, the connector plug where the wire plugs into the back of the camera. Took it off. I desoldered it basically, and with the help of some pliers. And I just soldered the wires that I needed to the camera pins. There's some shrink wrap on them, a little tiny shrink wrap, and that fixed the problem. But anyways, this is tomorrow. This is what we're doing tomorrow. Today, we're just going to unbag this bad boy. I forget, I want to say it's Mr. Steele this month. I believe this is the April bag, and I believe it's Mr. Steele. I'm not 100% sure. We're going to open it up, and we're going to find out. Alright, here we go. Let's open her up. We're just going to give it a little slice, right? My knife is dull as hell. I'm going to try a different blade. Alright, I don't want to give away no surprises, so no peeking. Alright, I feel something. Oh man, what do we got here? What do we got here? I'm going to peek first. Alright, there you go. Mr. Steele FPV. This is probably the design that's on the shirt. Of course, you got the traditional Mr. Steele logo with this mustache. That's pretty cool, like Bigfoot. You've got the normal FPVLUX stickers. That's probably the design on the shirt right there. We'll get that out in just a second. But there's our stickers. That's pretty cool. And let's see what else we got. You know, being from Mr. Steele, you expect some good stuff. Oh, we got props. Of course we do. And of course, they're the Ethics Lemon Lime, which these are similar to the ones I was using before. These are S4s. I use the S3s, but I don't think there's a whole lot of difference. So we got those. We got the Ethics Mr. Steele props. All right, let's see what else we got. Oh, I feel another bag. Supposedly it's supposed to be a really good bag. Ooh, oh, it's more props. More Ethics props. That's awesome. You can never have enough props. And I'll tell you what, since I've gotten this bag, this subscription, I now have an endless supply of props. I haven't bought props in I don't know how long. You know, oddly, I don't see any coupon stuff in here. Alright, hold on. Well, that appears to be it this month. Alright, well, I got obviously the shirt, which I just put on so you could see it. So there you go. Mr. Steele FPV. And it's got the same pictures on the design, so if only y'all knew. If only y'all knew. I just recorded the whole ending of my video without hitting the record button. So anyways, this is the shirt from FPVLUX for the Steel edition. It's the same as you see on here. It's got that design. It looks a little cooler on the shirt, if I must say. The colors are brighter. That's it. I mean, you got the shirt. Oops. You got the stickers. And we got the props. I don't know if anybody else getting this bag got more than that, or maybe I just got, you know, duped on this one. Maybe they ran out of the extras. Maybe they ran out of coupons, because not even a coupon. So I'm a little tiny disappointed. This bag was hyped up. I mean, I think FPVLUX even called it like one of our most exciting bags. I mean, it's exciting when there's elements of the pilot. I mean, granted, these are ethics props. I get it. We have his stickers and his mustache. That's cool. We have his shirt with his name on it. Cool. But like, for example, oh my god, when in his bag there was his signature battery pad, the sticky battery pad. He also had his battery straps in there with his logos and stuff on there. You know, I just would expect a little bit of something, a little bit extra. All in all, you can't complain because it's $20. Look at these props; they're like $4 a pop for 4 of them. So that's $8 there. Stickers, you figure a couple dollars. So we got $10 here. So that means you have a $10 shirt. I mean, that's if you're paying for value. Honestly, these shirts probably would cost a little more than that. I know on the shop he's selling them for like $20, $25. So the value's there. It's just this was Mr. Steele. I expected something special, but that's okay. I still highly recommend FPVLUX. They're pretty awesome. The bags come usually towards the end of the month. Like, this is April's bag. Obviously, we're in May. So the bags come late, which is weird and confusing, but that's the way it is. Anyways, guys, I guess that's gonna wrap it up. This main purpose of this video, I saw the notification that the FPVLUX bag was delivered, so I figured I'd throw that in here too. But mainly, I just wanted to update you about my drone, and you know, it sucks not being able to fly and when you break down or whatever, but it sucks even more when you spend all day fixing your quad and then it rains the next day. That really sucks, because I really want to get out there and test this out. But tomorrow, we'll do it tomorrow. I guess that's going to wrap it up. That's the end of the video. I'm going to slap some stickers up around my sticker collection here and call it a day. Appreciate you watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Cap is out. Peace, guys.